Hey friends, Anna Wakeham, your favorite travel advisor. Well, it's been a while since I've seen or spoken to many of you, but I wanted you guys, my repeat clients, my past clients, to be the first to know that I'm back and I am taking some trips. I'm working limited hours and taking a limited number of trips, but I am back to work and taking on a few requests. First, I do want to say thank you. Thank you for your condolences. Thank you for your support as my family and I have been through a 2.5 year medical journey with my husband. And then when my husband passed away, you all were very supportive of me taking some time off so that I could focus on my children and do the things that I needed to do following his passing. So thank you for that. Thank you for being understanding. It just solidified in my mind how much travel is important to family, to go and to make the memories, because life is short and you just never know when your last goodbyes are going to be. So let's go and make those memories and do life big and live life to the fullest. And travel is a huge part of that, huge part. So I'm back and I am partnering with Viking River Cruises for the month of April 2025. You guys, river cruising is very hot right now, very hot. And it used to have a stereotype of it was just for retired folks, and we are migrating away from that, and it's not so much that anymore. Last summer, my husband and I took a river cruise down the Rhine River, and then my daughter and I, who was 22 at the time, she and I took a river cruise down the Danube River, and she absolutely loved it. I mean, just being a 22-year-old, she loved it. So it is for everybody. Some river cruise companies, you have to be 18 before you can cruise, but others, you can take children on those cruise lines. So it just kind of depends on what cruise line is best for you. But for the month of April 2025, I'm partnering with Viking just to give you better deals, but also just as a thank you for you guys. I want to do something special for you as you have been very patient with me over the last several weeks. So what does that mean for you though? What does my partnering with Viking mean for you? Well, let's see. First of all, you're going to get the $25 deposit and per person, and that's standard for Viking anyway. But they brought that in during COVID, and they have just kind of kept it because it's been so popular. But also, you're going to get $200 onboard credit for the month of April. And then Viking's also offering a double past guest discount. So if you have been a past guest and you are eligible for some past guest discounts, then they're gonna double that up to $800 per couple. So that's not bad. Plus, if you have me book your Viking cruise in the month of April 2025, I will personally throw in your prepaid gratuities and your Silver Spirits beverage package. Okay, so those two things combined alone are worth almost $500. And then on top of that, you get onboard the $200 onboard credit and potentially a double past guest discount. It's a lot of discounts. And then I've got one other thing, a giveaway that I'm going to mention at the end of this video. So keep watching, because these are not the only benefits. Okay, these benefits are good for new bookings only, and you have to book in the month of April 2025. These discounts are applied across the Viking fleet. So maybe you don't want to take a river cruise. Maybe you want to take a Viking ocean cruise or an expedition. Maybe you've been wanting to go to Antarctica. Maybe you want to cruise the Great Lakes. Maybe you want to cruise right here in our backyard, the Mississippi River. So these benefits can be applied fleet-wide. It's not just for river cruises. And right now I'm booking, there are a few sailings for 2025 that still have availability, but I'm booking all the way through 2027 right now. So keep that in mind. We can book right now, and you can sail in 2027. There are a couple of groups that I have. Do you want additional discounts? Do you want to book into one of my groups? We can do that too. If you're new to river cruising, the Danube River and the Rhine Rivers are both great starter river cruises. So I have groups that you can book into for an additional discount. Now, I have a group sailing for 2025. It's the Rhine Getaway, and it goes from Basel to Amsterdam. It's leaving September the 29th, and it sails through October the 6th, 2025. And right now, I only have standard rooms only. Now, the standard rooms are the lower deck rooms with a fixed window at the top. So right now, I only have those rooms available for this Rhine Getaway group cruise. But there's a second cruise that I have, and it is for the Romantic Danube for 2026. That's leaving from Regensburg, going to Budapest. The dates for that are August the 29th through September the 5th of 2026. Currently, as of this recording, I have all room categories. So if you're interested at all, then let me know if you're interested in those group cruises. So I am back. I am working limited hours still because I am focusing on my children and the business at hand with my family. But I am giving my Viking guest first priority for the month of April 2025. If you are thinking about doing a different trip that's not a Viking River cruise, I am taking limited trips every month. So let me know if you have a trip request, and I will do my best to get to your request as soon as possible. But just know I am taking a limited number of trip requests, and I may have to turn down a trip request if it's something that requires a massive amount of research right now. So just keep all of those things in mind. Okay, thanks for hanging in there with me. I did ask you to stay to the end for a special giveaway announcement. Okay, so if you are considering a Viking cruise, I have several new brochures. They just sent me new brochures, and they've got lots of itineraries in there. Maps shows you where all they go, and then they have different topics about their destinations. Anyway, I have several of these. If you would like a copy, I can drop it in the mail or drop it by your house, whatever the case may be. So let me know if you would like an updated Viking catalog. Now, the giveaway, what's that about? Okay, so any household that has me run a Viking quote in the month of April 2025 will be entered into a drawing to win $1,000 off a Viking cruise. This cannot be applied to a cruise that is already on the books. It has to be a new cruise, and it has to be booked by June the 30th, 2025. So any household that has me run a Viking cruise for them, their household name would be put in a hat, and I will draw that name out of a hat on Wednesday, April the 30th, 2025. So lots going on here, guys. Lots of discounts for April 2025. Get a quote run, get your name in a drawing for the last day of April. And let's get you on a river cruise. I really think you'll love it. If you say, I'm not a cruiser, I'm not going to do that, you're thinking maybe along the lines of ocean cruise. And ocean cruise and river cruise are two different things. It's apples and oranges. It's not the same. They both may be round, but they are not the same. So that is the case here. might both float on water, but it is not the same.
River
Cruises are very, very calm. You barely know you're moving. You have to look out the window to see if you're moving because you just don't know. It's great. It's a great way to travel. So give me a call, 615-330-3124, or my email is a.wakeham@keytotheworldtravel.com, and we can get you on a Viking cruise. It's great to be back with you, friends, and thank you again for your patience and your flexibility and me getting back into the travel game. Talk to you soon.